So hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Hisame Artwork. Let's see, sound seems to be working. No, I wanted Twitch. There we go. And I have one person watching. Hi there, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to color the cover of chapter 2 actually. Oh, hi June. Hi. How are you? I'm just coloring the new chapter 2 cover. And the one that I did initially, you did the Lineart initially for chapter 2. I'm gonna move that to chapter 3. I did not estimate correctly the page count. See, I have here in the older previous page 53, which I just finished. And I don't have enough room to open it. There we go. I have like only this itty bitty bar here where I can drag and drop things. Can you hear me okay? Hope there's not too much lag. I've just had crashes and other issues with OBS. It wasn't my internet, and my OBS started to have issues. Yep, okay. I'm glad it's working. It's hard for me to tell if it is working or not if nobody's talking in the chat. So yeah. Did you see what happened with YouTube? They changed the monetization rules. Well, I mean, we weren't getting rich off of it anyway, but I'm just upset so many other things got restricted with the links. So they changed it now. You must have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours viewed in the past year. So in order to get your account verified, so it says that you're an okay account, you're not, I don't know, a Nazi or spammer or whatever. Let me see here. So I was verified by the old rules, but then they took that away and they said that you need to have 10,000 lifetime views. And now they changed it to this 12 months to have 4,000 hours watched and 1,000 subscribers. Yep. Hi, Anna. I was telling June what you told me. And this was because of that, yeah, I was so close, but then they fooled you. But I'm annoyed I can't link my own website because of this. and my shop, I can't link it. I have to put it in the description, and of course nobody's gonna see it there. I wanted a nice banner over the stream. Happy 2018. Yeah. And I mean, I understand from a logistical point of view why they would do this, but I'm just annoyed of how they did it, you know. It was so what happened with that Logan guy wouldn't happen, but of course what they did doesn't actually fix that issue. No more chocolate, no more goleador. I don't think I would have made that money anyway. I mean, I think I have 4 cents all the lifetime views that I've had, and I have 10,000 views, so it was definitely not $10. It was 4 cents, and now I'm not even getting those 4 cents. But regardless of that, you know, um, I'm not getting charged for server costs, so I can't really complain. You guys are getting a free service with the streaming and everything, and I'm fine with paying for a service. I think you might still be enabled. I don't know. Are you still enabled, June? Are you making that $1 per year? Congratulations. You're $1 richer than the two of us. So anyway, I'm just upset of how they decided to correct this, because it's not like they have a new algorithm or anything like that. They're just not allowing small accounts to get verified anymore. And I think it was very important, you know, to have a verified account, to have been someone that says, yeah, you don't post crap. You don't steal images, you know. I don't even subscribe to unverified accounts unless they seem like a good account. I don't even give likes, so if I see some news or something like that, and if it's not from a verified account, I don't even bother watching the rest of the clip. Because there's just so much garbage and it's easy to get tricked on YouTube. And watch a video, because a lot of them, you know, steal videos from other accounts. And you think you're supporting a original content creator and actually you're just liking a thief. So I try and keep an eye out for that and not give likes to accounts that seem shady, like they stole the music from another account. So I try and then go and find the original musician that posted that song. Or for example, there are cat video channels and bat video channels. For example, Batzilla posts videos from rescued baby bats, and Chocolate and Marmalade post videos about how to take care of your cat and stuff like that. You think those will... Can you hear me now? Okay. That's the one that saves me, yeah, the one with the birds you had. Yeah, so like I was saying, Chocolate and Marmalade and Badzilla's videos often get stolen. So I try and watch the original channels, not the stolen stuff. I mean, that's really all I can do at this point. try and not watch stolen stuff and try and watch the original. And the verified, would help me to identify that, oh yes, that is indeed Chocolate and Marmalade's channel. It's not a copycat channel that ripped off their videos and puts them as their own. And I think by doing this new limitation, it just restricts even more and puts pressure even more on small channels and makes them more vulnerable to attacks from bigger channels. Like what happened with K, somebody stole his videos and then he got the copyright strike from that guy. That was just weird. And he wasn't the only one, just YouTube keeps doing these things and just causing more problems than before. Okay, chapters. I really don't see how this change will actually improve anything. Because it doesn't seem like me. Well, that's what Kay said happened to him, and I read online that this has happened before to original content creators. If you're a big account, obviously it's easier to solve this issue, but if you're a small account, they just don't even look at your problem. So it's really hard for me to tell to what extent this stuff happens. I have another ink layer in the background. I don't want that. Since it's never happened to me, I can't vouch that it is a valid reason, but considering how many people I've seen complain. Yeah, the mature content issue, I don't take that much issue with it if it's, um, noted appropriately. I mean, if you're 18 and you're clicking on that video, oh, so you can't monetize if it's adult content? So really, if it has any mature content, you can no longer monetize it? Well, that's not right. I mean, by that logic, any historical video would be against that rule. You have war, you have violence, you have... that's not for kids. Hi, Kirani. How are you? We were talking about the new change in YouTube after that incident with Logan. No, me neither, but for example, I have the weasel eating the mouse, and some people consider it cruel, but it's just nature. And that video is no longer monetized because it has adult content like National Geographic. When you have animals on National Geographic mating, isn't that adult content more ways than one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's a lot of stuff like language and some news. I demonetized to be sure, or me? Yeah, same. I thought also some news. Yeah, I have no idea. But for example, there are a lot of comedy shows. Um, for example, Comedy Central, Late Night with Stephen Colbert, and some other guy, I forgot his name, skinny white dude with gray hair. Um, the videos are black, you can only hear the sound, so I think they are monetized, and you only get to see the video if you turn off your ad block, and then you get the ads. So those surely have mature content because they often make fun of Donald Trump, and he's just full of mature content. And still they you get ads from their videos. So I don't know how much this applies, but I can see why you demonetize just to be sure, not to get your account flagged in a stupid way. Because it's not like a reasonable person is going to review your plea to uh, get unsanctioned. It's just gonna be bots. I don't think any human beings work at YouTube anymore. Yeah, it just sucks. It's not easy either way. Yeah, but the issue is who is deemed worthy. Because YouTube obviously enjoys having controversial people like this slogan guy. They're not taking any actual measures against him. They just seem to be rewarding more of this bad behavior. It's still like that. Just checked. Still like that. For what, June? What were you um, referring to? Can't monetize mature content. Yeah, it's a really double-edged thing, because they should say you can't monetize, I don't know, porn or useless violence. I can understand them saying that, but you know, if it's a history channel, um, what do? You just say it's not mature content and hope that nobody flags you just for the fun of it? Okay, sorry. So, mature content flag 191 out of 5,000 prevents underage users from watching this video. Checking this box also removes the ability to monetize, promote your video using different ad formats. This is just such a stupid rule. I can understand preventing underage users from watching, but I really don't see why it's linked to the monetization. Like, a lot of things are stupidly linked to monetization. Peggy 5, Peggy 14, Peggy 18. So I can't link my Society 6 shop on YouTube, and I just don't understand why that is. And the weirdest thing is I can't link my Patreon to YouTube anymore. Like, it used to be on the list of verified funding websites, and now, because they've introduced their own funding system, so you have YouTube sponsorship when you reach 1,000 subscribers. So they have their own system now, and for whatever reason, Patreon is no longer on that list. You have GoFundMe or some Indiegogo or some other nonsense. I don't remember exactly, maybe Kickstarter, but you don't have Patreon anymore on that list, and I just don't understand why. Aside from the fact that it was maybe one of the most used. I don't know of any scandals with them recently. I mean, they had that breach of security a long time ago, and YouTube did nothing about that by taking it off the list then. It took it off recently. For whatever reason, I have no idea. I can't link my website anymore, but on the video, but I can have it on my cover page. Let me see. YouTube, my channel. Come on, there we go. So I can link it here, my website, and I think it goes to my blog. Yeah. So I can have it here, but I can't have it on my videos. Like, there is no logic to this whatsoever. Whoever is maintaining this website is just incoherent. Yeah. Have a wonderful day, Kirani. Bye bye. So yeah, this is YouTube. But I guess I am a bit more irked about this than I would normally be, because I had just was able to get my verification again. I was happy I was gonna get that check mark, because it is useful to have it, you know, when somebody's looking for a channel. It's kind of like a added um trust, you know. So I'm kind of bummed out that I was happy. I even put it on Facebook as a milestone. I was like, yay, getting my features back. But on the flip side, it's good that they have now for small accounts, or maybe it's because I have 10,000. Um, it was, where is it? So when you edit a video, let me show you guys. So you edit a video, and now you have the cards back, which for a while they were missing. So I think it's like the old cards, and now you have poll on a video. I don't know how you would have a poll on a video. Time to find the real work on real world. Well, yeah, obviously, you're never gonna get rich off of YouTube unless you, I don't know, poop on someone's car, um, or whatever Logan was doing. Aside from that video in Japan. But it's annoying to the artists that have had been established on YouTube. The animators especially, they changed the ranking of the videos, so now I keep getting very long formatted videos. I don't get that many animations, and certainly I don't get from the original accounts. I keep getting, you know, accounts that rip off the animations and put them together and then they post them. I keep getting crap like that in my feed. So that's pretty annoying. I forgot to do some of the shading on 53, so I'm gonna go back to that and finish it up. And it's really too bad, you know, for indie creators. There's definitely no desire on YouTube's part to support that. You know, at least the Pastic tries. So they have that incubator program where they're taking creators on comic book creators that are onto Pastic, and just giving them the opportunity to create more in an environment where they have more help. Of course, they're taking the ones that were doing very well with the subscriptions and were pretty popular to begin with. And I understand that. They're doing more romance stories from what I've seen, so I think I have it in my here somewhere. No? Yeah, I'm gonna search it. Incubator. Oh, I forgot to add it to the library. So this is the incubator program that they have. Allow notifications. Why wouldn't I want notifications? Why do you subscribe to something and you don't want notifications? What is this nonsense? Now you don't get notifications from a comic that you subscribe to? What? Stupid idea. Hope that's not for all the comics. So you can see there their results. I mean, I know YouTube has its YouTube Red, but I haven't seen absolutely any animation channel on YouTube Red. I haven't seen any documentary channel on YouTube Red. It's only pretty crappy stories there from what I've seen. There was one science fiction story that I thought was interesting and I would have followed that, but to pay $10 a month and yeah, I hope it's not like that. Now I have to tell people, hey, you gotta turn on notifications for this as well. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I have to say this on every platform. Whatever. So yeah, on YouTube Red, I really don't think it's worth the $10 a month. There's nothing that I'm interested in. And I mean, if I want to support a certain channel, I'll go and donate to them if they receive donations. Because some of them don't. For example, some computer part review channels or mathematicians, or for example, Objectivity does some kind of mini documentaries, and I've never seen any donation button for them. So I don't know how they make their money. They might get funded from the government or something, but I doubt that the British have cut funds on all educational stuff. I love that channel. The Cambridge man voice works like SMR to me. You mean Brady or Keith? Because both of them have good radio voices. I wish I had a voice like that. Also a British accent, then all my videos would sound more intelligent. Or at least would seem more intelligent. Keith, yeah. It's very soft and calm and like lulls you to sleep. He's got a very good librarian and radio voice. My voice, I don't know, I find it annoying and too sharp. I try to watch videos about diction and how to have a lower voice and be more calm and sound more like a radio voice, but I forget to do that. And especially if I talk about something that annoys me, it really goes high-pitched sound and I just sound like an angry hamster. I mean, that's how it seems to me. You could listen to him forever, yeah. And their videos are interesting too. Yeah, I try not to get too agitated because I always go high-pitched. I don't know how many people do this. I think it's when someone has a squeaky voice, when they get angry, it's more high-pitched. Yeah, there are like different, many ways to tutorials on how to sound on TV. But I just want to sound like a normal adult woman and not get any more comments like, really, you're almost 30? You sound like you're 12. And I mean, when I was 25, the airport, no, the traveling agency called me in regards to my plane ticket. And they're like, can we please talk to your dad? And I'm like, no, you want to talk to me because I'm the one paying you. Like, she honestly thought the kid answered the phone, I think. But yeah, it's really hard and to maintain concentration, say something interesting, and then also draw and also have a good voice. It's good to no, mommy isn't here. I've done this with a priest, I admit it. So the priest came knocking at my door and begging for money, as they always do, because they never come to do anything useful. And he's like, oh, I've come to bless the house and give me money and blah blah blah. And I told him, I'm sorry, Dad's not home. Yeah. Yeah, they always do this when it's, especially when it's Christmas and Easter. I come and beg for money. And then if you let them in the house, they splash water everywhere that is supposed to be holy water. And they splash it over the TV, the electronics, I mean, stuff that shouldn't have water in it. Oh, my husband's even worse. So, um, one time he was speeding because he needed to get somewhere, and he hadn't shaved in a long time, so he had a beard like a priest. And policeman stopped him to give him a ticket, and he said to the priest, God bless you, my child. and and the policeman was like, oh, sorry, father, sorry, and he let him go. Because you know they're so corrupt. They often get away with a lot of things. Because probably the policemen don't want to argue with them and get into trouble with the church. And so they often let priests do a lot of things that are illegal. They're in cahoots many times anyway. I like to say that it's not gonna work on every police officer, but you know, they don't have the best reputation of being the sharpest people. I'm sure there must be at least one intelligent police officer, but it's not something that usually shines through in a conversation with them. Oh, the scientific project, June. Did you read the article? Did you see my post about the Yale monkey research they did there? I mean, I couldn't believe it. I told my husband, you know, I can't believe this is true. You gotta provide me with some evidence. I don't think anybody would do that. It is possible even. No, I have to read it. Well, go on my. You need to tag her, yeah. So it is on my feed. And I will tag you when I finish the stream. Oh my god, so you know they've been doing a lot of research on capuchin monkeys, and you know they tested um, how they feel about income inequality when one monkey gets more grapes than another for no apparent reason, and they've been researching selfishness and uh, cooperative work. So, for example, in order for one monkey to get food, it has to help another monkey. Results, yeah, yeah, yeah. So this type of research has been going on for a while. Um, what's so shocking about this one is they taught the monkeys how to use money. So this, I mean, it's still old. It's from 2005, but I just found out now about it. So they taught the monkeys how to use money. And what happened was a whole bunch of stuff. So prostitution, gambling, um, bank robberies. uh, so, cause one day, they were using some silver coins as currency, and well, one of the monkeys threw the tray and stole some of the coin, and it was just a disaster. And it was kind of a, they said it was kind of a jailbreak theft bank robbery at the same time, because it tried to run away from the cage they were researching them, they were conducting the research in, with the money. And they also introduced to the monkeys price fluctuation. They weren't chimps, they were capuchin monkeys. Uh, yeah, so the price varied on the grapes and on the jellos, and some monkeys preferred some other things, and they used money to trade from one monkey to another to get the what they wanted. If they got too many grapes and they didn't like grapes and they wanted some other sweet fruit, um, and then they would sell the grapes, get money, and then buy whatever fruit they wanted. And also, when the price fluctuated, they would try and hoard or sell things. I was just surprised because I thought it was just something that politicians did, bribery and theft and stuff like this. And I was surprised to see it in capuchin monkeys. I was not expecting them to be as sneaky as that. Man and monkey circus. Well, this has already been proven, but just some people don't want to believe this stuff. Is there a problem? But hey, maybe this is the kind of proof that they can understand. Is one way of seeing it. Uh, Apparently is the oldest. Yeah, I think so for a lot of species, but I was surprised just how old midwives are, and for such a long time, humans haven't been able to reproduce properly without the aid of a midwife. Like, I was not expecting that. So you think it's as old as the human species? Because I really don't remember the timeline. So you had, I forgot, what was, it was Homo sapiens, and we're Homo sapiens sapien. Yeah, for sure. The head is way too big. And I forgot what was before Homo sapiens sapiens. I don't. What was before that? I think it was Erectus? No, that's a cousin, and he went extinct. Yeah, definitely. The other primates have much wider hips. But what the Lucy? I forgot which species she was from. Uh, no, is the problem is that we walk upright, so then the pelvis is smaller. Yeah, probably Neanderthals too, but I'm curious what was before. Let's see. So Sapiens, Heidelberga, Heidelbergensis. Ah, okay, so Erectus is a ancestor. I thought he went extinct, but I guess he evolved and that's how he became extinct. Let me zoom in this for you guys, unless you wanna go on Wikipedia to look. So yeah, we're cousins with the Neanderthals and the Denisovians, and Denisovians and Sapiens gave birth to the Chinese, so those cousins too got busy. And Neanderthals in Europe. Yeah. But I've never heard of Naledi. I'm curious which are these guys, Homo Naledi. Where were you, mister? Mm, South Africa. Okay. Wanna zoom out. There we go. Yeah, so and Paratropus. I've never heard of this one. Habilis, I know. I think Lucy was a Homo habilis. Florensis are in the Florence Islands, and they were the ones that gave rise to the Hobbit um, rumors and Java and Peking, but it didn't seem like they mixed. So Denisovans, Neanderthals, and I'm not sure there's an lady here where it is. Like you have these weird branches. Why aren't there a lot of skeletons of them? Skeletons of who? There are a lot of skeletons of Denisovians and Neanderthals and Erectus and Habilis and Florences are only on the Florence Island, and so is Java. They're only on the Java Islands, so you're not gonna see a lot of those. But Denisovians, Neanderthals, and Erectus and Habilis, there are a lot of them. They're usually not complete. Like that's the main problem. Mid hominin, they're full of them. There are a lot of skeletons of hominids. The usual problem is the fact that they're not complete. Probably a lot missing that we haven't discovered yet. Yeah, sure, because for example, Africa, a lot of places you had landmines, you had war. I mean, who goes to be a paleontologist? Let's say that, or an archaeologist in Africa. There's still malaria everywhere. There's not like you're gonna flood in to go there. I mean, I wouldn't go there, even if you paid me. So you can see there's not that much of a incentive to do this. I was surprised that they're 20 species of cat lemur on Madagascar alone, and there's just such a diverse fauna there that it's really hard to keep track of everything. So I'm gonna show you, because it's pretty cute. Lemur cat. Wikipedia. No, I want the lemur cat. What was it called? Maybe it wasn't lemur cat. Let's see if I can find a list. Types of lemurs. These names are not helping. Maybe it was mouse lemur? Yeah, this is it. So Madagascar is the size of what? They told me some American state, but I forgot. So Madagascar isn't a small island, but it's still, you know, not a continent. And you have 24 identified mouse lemur species just in 2016, and it's huge. There's so many things to consider. So it's definitely confusing and a lot of work for living creatures. You can imagine how complicated it gets for extinct dead bones. I mean, I can't imagine how would you even piece together such a huge puzzle. You gotta be one of those people that like puzzles that have pieces of them missing from the board. Masochist, basically. Yeah, make better classifications. It's definitely a lot more helpful. They've reclassified a lot of things that were incorrectly classified before because they didn't have DNA, so all they had going for them was, oh, it looks like that thing, so they might be related. Really? I didn't know that either. Interesting. I always thought they were kind of more dog than cat. But to me, I mean, hyenas are so weird. Some of them have matriarchal arrangement, and it's just super weird how they have so much testosterone in them, and they just beat the crap out of the poor males. And they generally live like half of the life of the females. It just sucks to be a hyena, and a boy hyena. Suborder Feliformia. Feliformia. So order is felines and suborder Feliformia. Ah, I don't want the stamp, I want the... I was using the wrong tool. So order is carnivora. Okay. And suborder Feliformia, but then where does felines go in the list? They give such confusing names, it's super hard to remember any of this stuff. Okay, so order is Carnivora, suborder Feliformia, infraorder Vivirod. So they're in a different thing. They're not felines, but they're like felines. Okay. Can I get a list of all the stuff? Because I know bears, they're not... They're in the carnivore, but they are... Well, look, bears. Caniformia. It's all so clear now. Cats are also in the Feliformia? Look at this. So the genus is Felis, which I remembered. Felidae, I don't remember ever hearing this, but I do remember the dae ending. Feliformia. So cats and hyenas are both in the Feliformia family. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm not the one making the list. Fox. Let's see where the fox is. So it's in the canine family. Okay, like the dog. Looks like... okay. So they're both in the canine and the caniformia family. So dogs, foxes, wolves, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it says here on Wikipedia somewhere if you read this whole dang list, from what animal they evolved from. I mean, I wish they would put like a little family tree. That would be so much more helpful to visualize because the names can get really confusing very fast. What else do you have? Foxes, cats. Sea lion, where he is. And the whole thing. So it is in the Felidae, like the cat, and suborder Feliformia, like the hyena. And cats are Silvestri genus, and lions are Panthera genus. And not just any bacteria, because I think you can call bacteria the eukaryotes and the prokaryotes as well. No, we are prokaryote and bacteria are in the prokaryote family like us, so we're cousins and we evolved from something else. And there's the eukaryote, which I don't remember what they do, and then you have the viruses, and They're really weird, the viruses. Yeah. Oh no, we're eukaryote. Okay, we're eukaryote and not prokaryote. Yeah. See, bacteria. What are bacteria? Am I confusing things? I don't remember from school. Ah, yup. We we still need bacteria to live. Yeah. Okay, so now it's I can see here. So us multicellular organisms. I was gonna say in Romania multicellulare. Ugh. Yeah. So prokaryote are bacteria. We're eukaryote, and so we're multicellular. So I don't think it's correct anymore to say that we evolved from bacteria. I mean, maybe there was something else before that that split off into bacteria and into multicellular stuff. Like, it's amazing that mitochondria have their own DNA. Are you talking about the RNA? I still don't understand what's the difference between DNA and RNA. I know they told me at school, but I forgot. They have their own DNA. So confusing. Mitochondrial DNA. With this exact name. Uh, so it's mtDNA. Convert only small portion. Yeah, I don't know. So this is part of our system. These are not separate. I mean, that's where the DNA is, right? I mean, where else would it be if these are all our cells? I mean, I don't know. And so these are not human cells? Because I don't remember from biology. I know for sure they taught us this stuff in school, but I can't remember. It was such a long time ago, and I never had to use it since. Different from ours? Okay, that's weird. But what are the mitochondria? Because I don't remember what they were. So this is where my confusion starts, because I don't remember what these things are. They're not human cells? What are they? Since animal mitochondria evolves faster than nuclear genetic marker, it is represented a mainstay of phylogenetics and evolutionary biology. It also permits an examination related has become important in anthropology. And what do they do inside us? Because again, I don't remember. I saw something about producing energy, but I didn't have time to read too much. I wanted to finish the shading on this. But you got me curious. Yeah, they produce energy. So they're the ones converting the hydrocarbons into energy and expelling the carbon dioxide that then the red cells take out. For ATP. I don't remember what ATP is. Me neither, just copy paste. Yeah, probably something important. The scientists use the mitochondrial DNA to study humans. Yeah, it's a topic that hasn't been discussed that much in school for me. So, and it's also been something that I've never really taken much interest in. So it seems like a really interesting subject, and I'm gonna read more about it after I finish the stream. Because there are just so many bacteria that we have in us, and it's usually not discussed that much, though I wish it was, because there are a lot of interesting things going on. Yeah, I don't think Andre had it in school either. Well, The books that he had were so old. They told him that funguses are plants without chloroform. So yeah, top of the line school books. I had slightly newer um, information, but still, it's just so old and so hard to keep track of. The schools, the books for school, they don't update fast enough with what information is available. Oh. If only I could remember the title. It's okay. If you can, it will be really nice. I can go over that. If not, I will try and find a YouTube video. I'm sure there's gotta be one about it. Hopefully from a reputable source. Since we were talking about all the nonsense that is on YouTube. Why is it going in purple? Didn't I put the same color on this stuff? Yeah, I'll put normal. Like those humans that was born from a Neanderthal and have their mitochondrial DNA. Uh-huh. Yeah, peculiar, I must say. I don't fully understand exactly how the whole thing works, but um, I'll look into it later on. Read it a long time ago. Well, then, if it was a long time ago, then it's sure to be information out there somewhere on the internet. I mean, I saw it was on Wikipedia, an article about it. But it's so long. I will have to read it with patience. Oh yeah, the glistening in the eye I have to do. Yep, and I just have to add a couple more details and I'm done. And I gotta try and reformat my computer, so that will be fun. I'm gonna try and finish the page tonight so that Sunday I can post if I don't manage to finish in 2 days to install everything. So thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end the stream here. And next week we will start chapter 3. So thank you for watching everyone, and bye bye.